Basically, a lot of time has passed since the last one. A lot of things have happened. We've leveled up quite a bit, um, and a lot of quests have come out. A lot of quests have come out. So we're not going to do much talking right now. We're just going to get right into it. I'm going to do this a little bit differently from the previous videos. I'm just going to try to do a kind of voiceover, make the quest quick, maybe try to shove in a few in one video. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Just got to wait for my little quest boy to appear. Here he is. Welcome to the voiceover portion of While Gothic Sleeps. A lot of stuff happens right here at the start, so we're just going to kind of get into it. When the quest came out, you get a flyer inviting you here. I didn't bring it with me. I'm not role-playing as genuinely as I should. I'm sorry. I did, however, pick up the T for a +4 attack bonus. Very, very important. Probably one of the best boosts in the game. Genuinely boosts me over the maximum amount of attack possible, so very, very powerful item for this particular encounter. Talk to these people, they say they want to meet upstairs, you go up there, and what do you know, the encounter begins. You want to watch out for their elite maneuver, which is actually a really funny reference to the website reddit.com. After you're done with that, you're tasked with tracking down Movario. You see, Lucian has been kinda getting up to no good, as you know. He's got the bad boy staff, he's got the bad boy cut, he's got the bad boy riz. So we have to basically figure out what he's up to, and apparently for some reason the best way to do that is to track down Movario, who is a different guy. And for that, we have to train a boar to follow his scent. This actually takes a while, because you have to get the pig, you have to bring it over here, you gotta follow the pig around, it goes into his base, you gotta solve this puzzle that Quest Helper just did for me. It's a whole situation. Dude, that's the bed where Gothic sleeps, you know what I mean? So we head in there, and we find out, shocker, Lucian is after the Stone of Huge Ass, which is a problem, because that thing is, oh boy, is that thing strong. So we have to kind of form the Avengers. Wow, guys, if you haven't upvoted yet, let me tell you, please. So you go around, you gather up these dudes. Whoa, kicked him in the nuts. Where have we been as of recent? What's been going on with Skeleton Felon? Well, let me tell you this. Not a whole lot. Really, basically, the only reason why you haven't seen a video in ages is because, haven't had a good idea for one. Just kind of been, you know, doing my due, mixing up the sludge cup, getting it done, and not really making videos. Not really like a choice, just kind of a thing that happened. You know, it's a damn shame that time passes every fucking day, because, man, we're here, we've gathered the Avengers. After that, we have to go deep into the Black Knight's fortress, and I was actually not prepared for this at all. I didn't realize that when you get attacked, they actually attack you with different styles. There's some magic in there and some melee, and I get pretty fucked up. I got pretty fucked up by these guys, but we made it through at the end of the day. We got the robes, and we have to fight this fella named Sirach, which is my favorite drink, but he's not my favorite guy to fight, because he has all these fucky moves that you have to do weird stuff with. It's kind of an interesting boss fight, but also it kind of feels broken. I don't like it. I'm glad that I'm powerful enough that I kind of could just get hit by his mechanics and take him out, you know, just good old back and forth, bloody volley gameplay. After defeating Sirach, we decide it's a good idea to go and spy on Lucian, see what he's doing. So we head out to his base out in the wilderness, and, well, it doesn't go too well. Turns out that guy's really strong. Oh. I don't know how we didn't figure that out by now, but yes, indeed, that guy's pretty dang strong. So actually, all those characters we gathered up just kind of look out, fucking died. I don't know. Bruh. Hazelmere, no. Anyway, since Lucian is clearly unbeatable and is going to be the new god of Gillenmore someday, we decide to just kind of pivot back to Movario, check out what he's up to. Why are you hanging out with Darv? Who the fuck is Darv? And good thing, too, because he's, you know, he's closing in on the stone. Remember the stone? The stone of huge ass, man. The stone of huge ass. So, we need to go down now, and this part of the quest, this is where Daddy starts getting angry because there was some kind of glitch going on at the time, perhaps due to a recent update or something, where the creatures in the cavern that are meant to drag you down to where the stone is just weren't spawning. They just weren't spawning. They just were not fucking there. Of course, that means it's quite difficult to do this part of the quest because you gotta get them. And fortunately, right? Luckily,
what do I do?
This is a lie. We'll never have to do that again. We just have to get down there once, and then we're set, right?
Are you fucking kidding me? I thought I had one, and it was a different guy grabbing one.
Wrong. See, this is one of those situations where I went in there not realizing how hard it was going to be to get there, so I didn't fully prepare to just finish it. So I get down there, and let me tell you, this part of the quest is 100% designed to waste your time. You have to run around, get shit from fucking Sandfuse Brothers, and put it on these specific altars that are at the end of really long, straight paths. There's really no way to, like, get lost. It's all a bunch of straight paths, but they're just super long, just for no reason. You just have to spend about 40 fucking minutes running around. But you do that, you unlock the gate, and I teleport out, so I gotta come back and try to wrangle one of those fucking creatures again. But, now we've done it. Now we're locked in. Now we're here. The balance elemental appears, guarding the stone of huge ass. We have literally led Movario and thus Lucian directly to it because we're very intelligent. And the Guardian is like, "What's up, dude? Don't fucking touch this stone." And we're like, "Dude, check it out. We're on the same side. There's a really bad, powerful guy coming for the stone." And then the Guardian's like, "I don't give a shit. Fight me right now so that the stone will be unguarded when he shows up." And you're like, "That's a good idea. I don't know why I didn't think of that. Let's fucking get it." So you fight the Balance Guardian. It's probably easier for some people than it was for me because I forgot to fucking bring runes. So I had to teleport out, and that means means I had to fucking come back and wrangle a creature again. Let me tell you, the most frustrating part of that is when you think you're wrangling a creature, and then it's actually the guy next to you wrangling a creature. You don't get shit. Fuck you. Anyway, defeat the Balance Guardian, Balance Elemental, whatever his name is. He's not tough. He's not fucking tough. Took him out real quick, just blat blat bling. And then, what do you know? Lucian shows up, and he takes the stone, and he summons fucking tormented demons. And that's just kind of where things end for us, unfortunately. That's just sort of the end of the quest. And tormented demons, unfortunately, I did end up having to teleport out again, because I've never fought a tormented demon, obviously, and they beat the shit out of me, because I'm a dumbass. But coming back, I realized you can actually just kind of walk over here a few feet and then they fuck off. So did that, and then it was actually quite easy. Not an issue at all. That's it. And that's the end of the quest. That's it right there. We did it, guys. Also, a good amount of the XP that I get from this quest is entirely worthless because I have 99s in those skills. So really, really good time. Really worth it for me. That was fun. That was not fun.
There's one down. 5 more to go. I think we're going to do Final Dawn and Night at the Theater next, because these three are kind of slightly bigger boys. Probably this, these should be the last two, obviously. Desert Treasure 2, Dragon Slayer 2. Not sure which one should be the final, but definitely one of those two.
Bada boom. Dragon Slayer 2. I wanted to kind of save this one potentially for like second to last along with Desert Treasure 2. But my quest boy was like, "Let's do Dragon Slayer 2. And a hero like me, a legend like me, I can't pass that up. So we're here at the Myths Guild to become myths, to rise up that final level. And we're told that Dallas Jones, Reddit, he's wanting to investigate Elvarg. Remember the weakest dragon of all time? Well, we head over there and we kind of find this little tunnel. And when I say find, I mean find in the same way that a crackhead finds copper wire.
Have you mined diamonds?
And therein we find this ancient mural. And when we investigate it, this freaky little thing pops out and we gotta kill it. So already things are not looking great. Something's going on here. It's pretty clear that there's some kind of dragon laboratory, potentially a dragon factory. Something very odd is going on with the dragons, but we're just going to kind of blindly stumble forward until something terrible happens. So we head over to the Fossil Island house, where you have to do this slide puzzle with a map that luckily Quest Helper will do for you. And it is decided therein that we're going to head off to Lithgren. We're going to head off to the place where the dragons are made, baby. We're going to find out how they make that omelet. Which means we have to build a boat, unrelated to the sailing skill. Do not implement sailing in this quest. It's fine. So we head off to the island. We read this diary. We're realizing more and more that maybe this isn't such a great idea, but we're just going to keep fucking bowling forward anyway, because I already accepted the quest. While we're in Lithgren, we find this door that needs a key. Needs a key, as doors tend to do. So that seems to be our next goal, and hopefully nothing terrible happens with that. Now, gotta find ourselves Bob. Best way to do that, apparently, is just sit at the anvils and hop worlds, which just feels awful. Just feels like not a fun way to play the video game, but here we are. You gotta do it. Yep. Coming. Basically, we gotta go inside of Bob's dream, and we gotta fight Robert the Strong, the human that Bob used to be back when he was cool. And this fight's a little odd. It's kind of just a big ranged guy battle. So you just gotta kind of do it. Hide behind those pillars and get it done. Finally, we can start working on the key to the door in Lithgren. One part of the key requires you to run through this weird little maze. One part of the key requires you to wander around Mauritania like a fucking jackass. One part of the key requires you to solve this weird little puzzle in this crazy little place I've never been to before. And then one part of the key, kind of imbalanced, requires you to fight Vorkat. So that's kind of the main focus, I think. Maybe that's probably the only part of the key gathering that anyone remembers from this quest. Because it's your first time fighting Vorkat. He's a bit scary. He's got some mechanics, but we get in there. We fucking get it done. One try, one click, one tick, masterpiece. So we assemble the key. We forge the key. And pretty much right square immediately, we find out it's a pretty bad fucking idea. You go in there, there's this guy, and then he fucking breaks out of there, and he's like, ah! Fucking Reddit Jones is like, that's not good. Oh shit, Dallas! Not Jardic. Oh, he actually hit him. But basically, you get the fuck out of there, and you have to assemble the Avengers again. Oh, we're doing Avengers again. We're doing Avengers again. Yes. So you go around, you go like, hey guys, did you notice that there's dragons? And they're always like, of course there's dragons, it's Runescape. And then you have to be like, but there's more dragons. And they go, holy fuck. So we gather up the lads and basically decide to begin like an all-out, full-scale naval battle against the horde of dragons that's being summoned. I guess I didn't mention Galvek is like the ultimate giga dragon that this dude built in this basement he was trapped in for 1,000 years. So it has the power to control the other dragons, which is why they're now gathering in an army. Because otherwise, dragons do not give a single shit. But Galvek shows up and goes, hey, gang up and get them. So now we gotta gang up and get them. Get them to the poles. This last part of the quest, it's kind of really long and drawn out, but I actually like it because it feels like an adventure. It's this big instant sequence where we're riding in the boat, dragons are attacking, you gotta patch things up, heal dudes, all that. Boat fucking crashes, and now you have to navigate this kind of graveyard of destroyed ships, occasionally fighting dragons along the way. And seeing all the cool characters that you gathered to help you, and they actually don't instantly die. like in the previous quest, which is nice to see. But finally, you get to Galvek, and well, someone does instantly
shit.
die. Oh fuck, guys! Look out! Look out, boys!
As for you, Robert, you should have stayed at home. You're just a pussy now.
Galvek, shoot him with the anti-pussy cannon. He straight up jumped into that. So you'll see here with the rune dragons, I'm kind of keeping my distance and hoping that they'll fight someone else as much as possible, because I do not have time for them. I also didn't bring protection against their electricity attacks, so kind of just keeping myself out of range of that. And finally, the battle against Galvek begins. And let me tell you, I read his wiki page, so he's basically already dead and there's nothing he can do against me. The first phase, super easy. The second phase, I gotta be honest, I had no fucking idea what was going on. I read the wiki page, I swear to you, like I said, but I don't know what he was doing. I was just kind of running around, running out of run energy. I guess he takes your run energy, maybe? I don't know. I just fucking killed him. He doesn't have that much health, so took out that phase. The third phase is the tidal wave phase. I've been told that these can instantly kill you, but I was never hit by one, so it's not a big deal for me. Oh, you're lucky. You're so lucky. Finish that off. The final phase, this is the rock phase. I kind of forgot about that because, you know, I did read the wiki page, but I mean, it was a quick glance before the fight started. So at this point, I'm kind of flying blind. I'm almost out of health. I'm out of resources. I've just got to get it done. And at last, we put in that final bolt with, what, 9 health left? No prayer, no food, at my absolute limit, basically waiting to die. But luckily, he died first. I'm kind of built different in that way. Holy fuck, I beat him with 9 health and no prayer. And with his dying breath, he does one last sick backwards trick shot to take out the evil dragon man as well. And that kind of wraps things up nicely. Unskippable Bob funeral cutscene. And then I hit on his wife a little bit because I love the pussy.
I love the pussy.
Stefan, we're streaming on the
But she's not interested, so we head back to the Myths Guild to finish the quest and become myths. Wow. I don't really know what benefits you get from joining the Myths Guild, but we're in it. We're in it. And that's pretty much it for this gaming session. I think 2 massive long quests is probably enough. There's more to do, and I know they're coming out with yet another Grandmaster quest this year, so you know, expect more, but don't expect it soon, because I'm not on a schedule. Fuck you. Thank you. Bye.